Familiar with it from being in with my chiropractor for many years as I kicked my car to the way. Matthew Peters is joining me for this presentation. I always look so forward to working with him. He is a registered nurse, spent many of his years in the critical care unit, the emergency rooms. He's seen a lot, he knows a lot, and we're here to talk about something that I think a lot of us can relate to, and that is lower back pain and pressure. We have a wonderful little chair that helps to reduce the point pressure. You know, those are the areas like the waist, the back, the lower back, the buttocks, the thighs. We need to add support, and this fits the curve of your hips to release those pressure points and support not only the back but the tailbone. So Matthew, come on in. Great to see you. I mentioned this is coming up in the show. Already almost 100 people have ordered it.
Absolutely. You know why? Because Dr. Pillow. It's the name Dr. Pillow. No, I'm here to tell you, everybody, so this is your opportunity. I love saying this. So this is the launch of this product on HSN. This is one of a kind. You're not going to get anything like this. Here's the good news. All of you like me who have spent hundreds or even thousands of dollars getting seat cushions and different things like that that you think are going to be the answer to your problems, and you've thrown them away or they're in a closet. Now is your chance to get the one that works, okay? So Dr. Pillow, and this has been proof positive on HSN, Callie, Dr. Pillow is a name that you trust, and here's the reason why, and this is why I'm wearing scrubs for this presentation. There's so much science that has gone into designing your Thera cushion. So there's a couple of words in the title, and I'm gonna kind of interpret them loosely myself. Balance and Thera. For me, this keeps me balanced on the seat. So it keeps my tush nice and balanced. It doesn't matter what chair I'm sitting on. It makes it the best, most comfortable chair. The other thing is Thera. This is sort of like therapy for me, Callie. When I'm sitting on a chair, if it's uncomfortable, it's horrible. You notice how Callie kicked her note card, because it's kind of tough to bend down and pick something up off the floor, especially when you're tall like Callie and I, right?
Yeah.
So our backs hurt all the time, you know, sometimes. How are you going to get relief from this? We're going to spend, Callie, most of this presentation with Donna. And Donna loves to be on TV, and she loves to display these products. But we're going to do something. Look at Donna. I want you to take a look at Donna right now, because everybody, I want you to get your Thera cushion home, because I want you to see what it does for you. But I want you to visually see what goes on here, because seeing is believing, and seeing is everything. This might be you right now, depending on where you are in the country, everybody, and what time it is. You might be just sitting down reading your newspaper or checking your emails, sitting on your dining room chair that costs you hundreds of dollars maybe, and wondering why your back hurts and your butt hurts, and why when you lean forward your neck hurts. It's because you're not in the right alignment. Look at this. Donna is just basically becoming the chair. That's not what you want to do. We have a natural curve in our spine. We have bones right under our rear end called sits bones, like you're sitting on those bones. All of that weight, all of that pressure, that's causing lots of problems, pain, out of balance. And you see Donna nodding her head. This isn't her first rodeo. Here is the solution, because Dr. Pillow, what we do is solutions. The problem is what I just said. How do you fix it without spending hundreds of dollars on things that don't work? This is what we're going to do.
I can't believe this is only $39, by the way.
It's
a really,
incredible.
really good price. So this is the product.
Yes. So Donna, let's have you switch, and everybody visually take a look at this. All right.
How good does that feel, Donna?
Think about what I just said.
Yeah.
Okay. Think about the things that I said were the problem. Now take a look at the solution. Look how Donna is elevated. This material in here, and I'm going to say this, Dr. Pillow, they designed this twice. They put a certain level of that memory foam, that cushioning, that really high-grade material in here. They did it once. They saw that it wasn't quite thick enough to make this happen. They did it twice, and that's what you're getting home. That's why nothing else works. You see here, it's all in one piece. So Callie, we have that spine support. So if you lean back here on the chair a little bit, Donna, you see how that is? I want to explain to everybody, this doesn't go all the way up to your back. We've seen those before on the market. You end up hurting after a while because you don't need the support in your shoulder blades. You need your support in your spine. You need it on the sides of your back, on those muscles. You need the balance here on your rear end, and where that cushioning is, you need that support. So if you lean forward a little bit, maybe like you're typing on the computer or you're checking your emails. Now look at the wide shot, everybody. Look at Donna with her head and kind of looking forward. So
Yeah.
if you're sitting at your kitchen table, you want to be looking straight forward, right? If you're typing or looking at your key or on your keyboard, you want straight forward. You don't want to be slouching. You don't want to be dipping forward and bending forward. But here's maybe the most important thing. And Donna, you can nod or you can shake depending on, you're not mic'd up. For me, what this does is it makes me feel like I'm on a nice, cool cloud. As soon as I sit on my Thera cushion at home, you will look forward to sitting down and doing your bills or checking your emails because that's the seat where your Thera cushion is. You cannot get this experience anywhere else. The cover comes off, everybody, so you can remove that and wash it. But that cover is nice and silky soft. The cushioning does the rest, and there is nothing that matches when you're in that proper alignment so that the rest of your day is not going to be painful by sitting in an uncomfortable, misaligned position. That's everything.
I'm so excited to have this here. You're right. I mean, Dr. Pillow, we've had several products of his over the years, and they're always so popular. This one is absolutely flying right now. Brent, first airing. This is the first airing.
Yeah.
Here's the whole, it's a one-piece design. It's amazingly cushy with that memory foam inside. And that hollowed out area, that's there for a specific reason to help relieve the pressure from the tailbone. Bad, horrible memory story that I'm gonna share with you guys.
Okay.
I fell and fractured my tailbone years ago. It was the worst thing I've ever been through. The most painful. And I was trying to go see my chiropractor just to like figure out what to do. And he provided me with this, or I bought this round cushion that had similar like hollowed area.
Like
to
a
help.
donut,
Yeah,
right?
it was like a donut, just to kind of help. I couldn't stand up or sit down. It was horrible, and it took weeks and weeks and weeks. So I think about that time when I look at this and I feel the kind of relief of the pressure that we all feel from interestingly, a sitting position, but you feel how it almost stretches out that lower body.
Yeah.
Almost, he just falls into a natural position of support and relief.
Yeah, the feedback has been just out of sight,
Great.
out of this world. And Callie, what you were talking about, first of all, look at just the rebound on the material here. So that high grade cushioning that you're getting here, and you saw with Donna, it's not, you know, most products that you get, you'll sit down and then all of a sudden, before you know it, your rear end is right down where the chair is. You don't want that. You want a high grade material just like this, but you don't want it overstuffed. You know, you don't want something that has the wrong shape. Look at the shape here, and I don't know if you can see this on the right angles here on TV, so you can see that the contour.
Yeah.
So right there's a little contour where Callie's moving your hand. That actually cradles your thighs and keeps those pressure points nice and, you know, in the right spot, so you're not gonna feel that sitting down. And you have this nice curve here at the spine so that when you're sitting down, you actually have that support in your low back as well. Yeah.
So you could use this in any chair. You could use this in your car. You could use this in a wheelchair.
Yep.
You could use this at the dining chair. You could use this in your favorite chair to be able to read. I don't think any of us are going to feel better after doing bills in whatever position we're in, but hey.
Not unless you're insane.
Ease the pain in whatever way you can. No, we are extremely busy on this. This is our very first airing and certainly one of many, many to come in the future. But what we have is what we have for this first order. And there it is.
Look at that before
there
and after.
There it is.
Oh my goodness.
I
Everybody,
know.
so seeing is believing. So look at the before and after. Look at Donna on the left of your screen. Look how she's becoming the chair. So if you're sitting there in your chair for 15 or 20 minutes, that prolonged sitting, that's going to lead to very painful prolonged standing because you're not in the right position. Look at the after. We have it in the picture. We have it live in the studio. Everybody, Donna has not used a Thera cushion before. She looked at me and said, wow. Donna was saying that her hip was bothering her a little bit before the show. This takes that pressure off because everybody, here's the most important thing when you're looking at this. The reason that I'm emphasizing that there aren't too many things that can actually change your days, this isn't just any old cushion that you sit on that feels kind of spongy and comfy, okay? This is something that is actually scientifically designed to hit those pressure points, give you the proper alignment, has the right materials, and it has the right shape by design. But here's what it leads to, Callie, is when you're not sitting, think about the rest of your day. Say you're gonna get up and make some breakfast, or you have some friends coming over to the house. Do you wanna get up and have that wincing pain, you know, being part of the chair, feeling like the rest of your day is gonna be sluggish, you're gonna be tired, you're gonna be hurting? Make every chair the best chair in the house.
There it is.
You're gonna have to give it up as soon as somebody comes over to sit in this, okay?
I just realized we are counting backwards. I didn't realize we have so few, and so many have been ordered already. I think over 500, maybe 600, and there's hundreds of you on the phone ordering. 700 ordered, 1,100 remaining. We've got about 700 people on the phones, so it could very well be the first and only airing of the debut of this incredible Dr. Pillow, the Balance Thera cushion. It's under $40. That's an incredible price to me.
It really
for
is.
What you're getting here, and for the support, and for the, I mean, just the relief that you'll feel.
It's so ultimate comfort. I love sitting on it. It's a nice, it has that cooling, moisture wicking.
It's amazing.
And before we go, everybody, I do want to emphasize this one more time. Dr. Pillow, they took problems and they made solutions. So it's the right design, it's the right materials. You're never gonna buy another cushion or some hokey product that you think is a great device. Again, this is gonna be the last one for you.
You can get two. Might as well get two today while you still can.
If they're still here.
I was gonna, this could very well be selling out in his first